Your sound is coming beautifully. So let me. Computer is taking places. Welcome everyone to a new episode of our leadership series. I have with me Her Excellency Dr. Theresa Micheal. It's such an honor to have you. So honor. Namaste. Good morning.
Good morning and namaste to you.
Namaste to you. You are the mother of human rights. You are such an incredible leader in human rights connections, in doing good and uniting people. It's such an honor to have you with me this morning. I'm
Thank you
going
so
to thank you for being with us. You always speak about dignity as the foundation of leadership. Everything you always bring that word each time you come and tell us about the work you do. Can you define that and why is it the starting point each time? And I want to say good morning to everyone joining us. We have Sohum, we have Alison. Welcome everyone.
So actually, when before we talk about dignity, when we talk about leadership or we talk about humanity, we really want to know what is the sum total of what is humanity. Want to know what is the sum total of leaders. So a leader will have something like around 10 characters. Humanity will have something like around 10 characters. But
Mhm.
dignity is a sum total of leadership.
Wow.
It is the soul of a good leader. So you can know a leader, a human being, by the element, the sum total of uh, the character of the person is equivalent to the dignity. So when we say this is a very highly dignified person,
Mhm.
it makes leadership even more brighter. So you
Wow.
can be a leader from any core of the world, but if a leader has dignity within,
Mhm.
it sparkles the entire format of leadership worldwide.
And to me, that's what I feel we're receiving through your presence and your aura this morning, Dr. Teresa. That's dignity. You embody it, you project it in a way that it just defines itself. It's just beautiful. So, can you take us back to young Dr. Teresa? What was your dream? How this journey got shaped through the years?
If I really have to go back, I was born accidentally.
Oh,
Okay. Um, my and It was Thanksgiving Day when I was born, and I was born in the church. My mother serves in the church, and at 12 o'clock, my grandfather would go to ring the church bell, and my mother was the person who would assist him. And while going there into the church, because the churches are really huge in India as well,
mhm.
and I was born, and I was born in St. Francis Xavier's Church. So
Incredible.
I wouldn't say that, I got a dream and then I began my journey. No, no. It was like, you are born. into the system, and it changes the entire thing. So I don't know about what would be a dream, but I know that I'm born into it. This is what I am. Though many times I have told myself, no, no, don't, get there. But
Mm.
whenever I come to this question, it is always that I will get into that mold. This is where I'm born, and this is how it is going to be. There's no compromise
No
in it.
compromise.
And going on to my mother,
Uh-huh.
in fact, my mother, my grandfather, my granduncle, they were revolutionists. So, you're born into a family of revolutionaries. So, they gave an entire village of theirs,
Mhm.
which in our language it is called Mahargaon.
Okay, Mahar.
Mahar is the word for untouchables.
Oh. Mhm.
So, whatever land we had, a parcel of our land was given to the untouchable so that they can live their life with dignity.
Mm. Mm.
And nobody would, say, you can't come here, you can't have water here, you can't touch this, you can't do that. No, this was a village where they were allowed to do everything. And
Mm.
this was inspired by St. Francis Xavier again.
Mhm.
Now, being the eighth, my mother had already eight children. So we come from these large Christian houses.
Mm.
That's the reason why I say I was born accidentally.
Mm.
And accidentally, I was born in the church. So, you know, if you look at people at those days, they think like, she's the last emperor or she's the last empress because you're
Yes.
born in place, you're born at that particular time. The church bells were ringing. 1971 was actually one of the most um terrible years in India.
Oh.
Nobody knew what was really going on.
Mm.
When there was so much of food, we were giving little food.
Mm.
But the minute I was born, it changed the whole system. People were now opening up the granary,
Mm.
giving food to people.
Mm.
So, in a way, I'm supposed to be known as the miracle baby also.
Yes.
So when people say that, yeah, we feel this aura. For me, I'm like, really, I mean, that's amazing for me. If you feel it, I feel it too.
We feel it. We feel all of it. That's incredible. So then you obviously took this mission to something much bigger than all of us, the 1 billion United for Human Rights. Tell me more about what inspired this movement that you carry today.
More than a mission, it is a vision.
Okay.
Because if you say it is a mission, that means work is actively happening.
Mm,
To reach out to 1 billion is a big, huge task.
it is.
We need to get aligned all the leaders and all that. And even though there are meetings happening in Genevieve and all these places about human rights,
Mm,
at the end of the day, when I stand up and I look at my local area network,
mm,
I want to see it being active.
mm.
So I've removed myself from all these active forums, go and speak for human rights, and
Yes.
rather sit back and start implementing in pockets where I know that, okay, there is something that is not working right here. Let's go and do something there.
So you
St.
started with
Francis
action.
Xavier also did the same thing. His prime agenda was to uplift the underprivileged people.
Mm, mm.
So my work is mostly not just on the ground, it is from the underground. I'm actually,
I like that. It's even
you know,
deeper than on the ground. But you've done it for so much because you worked with so many associations. How many associations did you touch? I know it's like hundreds.
more than that actually, but For people not to get astounded, I minimize the numbers,
Did you?
but
Well, let's give us the real one, please. We want to see impact.
it's uncountable because mostly what I do is with institutions, I get around 25 principals together,
Okay.
and they come from all zones.
Hmm.
So then I'm talking to them, I'm educating them on a different level so that they imbibe human rights into their core curriculum in schools.
Hmm.
So imagine when I'm talking to a principal, I'm not talking to one individual, I'm talking to an entire school.
That's right. That's right.
When I'm working with an NGO,
Yes.
I'm not working with just a founder. I'm practically working with the number of people who are connected with that NGO.
NGO. Yeah.
So even if it is a basic act of giving midday meals to the students, it is a human right that every child must get one square meal to eat. So if
Mm.
I have five NGOs, I'm, I feel right now they are all unpacking the food and giving it to the children, and the children have fed themselves, and now they are ready to study for the next part. So, education, food supplementation, medical facilities, and everything. We, we get it covered all through the NGOs. Government, we don't really connect with them directly, but indirectly, yes. My connection with the NGOs is because they get that one to one interaction with
Mm.
the whole society at large, the whole community.
That's incredible. So in your raising awareness, because that's a raising awareness in the deeper level, is it always focused mostly on the food for children, the shelters for children? Is it mostly for children, or do you cover also
It
women?
covers everybody because when you are tackling with a founder,
Mm.
you know that one area is for children, one
Mm.
area is for youth, one
Mm.
area is for women, one area is for. So, an NGO is an organization, no? They will have different departments within themselves. And everybody, what I did initially was not to frighten them by saying, I'm the mother of human rights and all that. No. I tell them I'm here to make the world human right friendly. Are you
Ah,
going to
I
be?
love that. To make the word human right friendly. It's beautiful. It's soft.
If we do this, then you will be able to make your NGO, your organization, more charitable,
Mm.
more reachable, and you will. Sometimes our NGOs don't have the resources.
Yeah.
So then I teach them on how to get resources without having resources. How
Mm.
to start building yourself more
Mm.
resourceful. Don't depend on others. Why do we have to depend on charity? Think of something that we can do together and create that economy.
Mm.
And let us not be dependent on any government fund coming or foreign fund coming. Because
Mhm.
when we were prepared to get foreign fund, FCRA was, banned in
Mm.
India.
Mhm.
Then when we were getting donations, then donations was also like, the government was taking a lot of action. So I said, no, let's do things which
Mm.
we can create. And there's a lot of abundance.
Mm.
You know, uh, only thing is you need to know how to creatively use
Mm.
your resources. So
Mm.
I'm known as the one who starts anything with a zero budget with the
That's
NGO.
amazing. That
Because
is
nobody
incredible.
has the budget. If you tell them, okay, now we got to do this, mom, we don't have the budget, to do this. I said, okay, great. I mean, that sounds good. At least we're starting from zero.
Mm. Exactly. I love this because this is a new message that we want to get across today. You can start without a budget and you can still do things. And you are absolutely an example of that.
And this I never learned in my corporate industry, in the NGOs. This I learned when I was doing my project in a very large organization and very rich.
Mm.
But even the accounts department said that, ma'am, you don't have a budget. I was like, okay, great. So let's start with a zero budget. Today, that zero budget for the last 25 years, Dr. Hind, they
Yes.
have been getting the best customer service award year after year. And
That's
it was a pan India movement. I picked up two of the lowest people from the rung
Mhm.
and collectively we did it. And I told these two people that your duty is not to come and hear me. Your duty is to make this work
Mm.
known to the other 10.
Mm. I
And
love
in the
this.
span of 5 years,
Mm.
oh my God, we beautified India.
Wow.
So every gas station that you see in India
Yes.
that looks beautiful
Uh,
was not designed by the best architects and all that. Those ideas came from the ground level workers,
that's
the
incredible.
ones who serve petrol. So if those people have such, you know, it is so nice to see people at that level giving you ideas where the people who are sitting on boards
Yes.
taking back home a fat salary are
Mm.
not able to think what they're able. And I do feel it, when you talk about it in leadership.
Yeah.
Leadership begins anywhere.
Mm. I agree.
And you
Leadership is
find it in
anywhere.
the most awkward places. That is a true leader.
I love that. And it's true. And I think what you gave them, it's the space where their voice can be heard and their ideas could be taken into consideration. And
Yeah.
often, yeah, you
We
need a
don't
channel for it. Mhm.
treat them as like, okay, just move out, I got to do my work.
Yeah.
Like, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm looking forward for you to come to me. And that
Um,
makes them happy.
it makes them happy because it makes them seen. And when you see
Yes.
them, you ignite their ideas, their creativity, and actually they get to help you in creating better projects,
Definitely.
creating better
Definitely.
spaces. Yeah. Mm.
So, whatever I had to do as a project, I went in with zero knowledge, but I came back with knowledge that I would love to teach each and every person. And of course, I did that also with customer service. How do you develop your
Mm.
relations with people? People used to ask me, where did you learn all this? In
Mm.
fact, when I started teaching about customer service and relationship development in India, there was no subject.
Mm.
Nobody really cared. I mean, why do we have to teach relationship development to people? They should already know. No, it
Yeah.
is very
They don't
important.
know. Mm.
They need to know how to develop relations. Without developing relations, you
Mm.
can't run a business. But
Yeah.
today, I am glad every department in the country
Mm.
has one customer service operator.
That's
And
true. Yes.
people didn't come from very rich families.
Mm.
Where did
Yeah.
they come from? They came from these people
Good.
who we took together, taught
Mm.
them. So they went ahead and even taught their children that no, you got to do no, you got to know more about customer service. This is going to be your tomorrow's vocation.
Mm.
And
I love that.
mostly all the customer service representatives in India come from the lower class background.
Ah,
All they
incredible.
know is good English, how to speak, how to say bon mata, how to say good morning, how to smile at people, and you're done.
And all these back offices for the biggest institution, that's what they they their foundation is that it's customer service, it's
Absolutely.
relationship, it's connections. Yeah. That's so beautiful. And so you have pioneered this way of thinking. That's what we call today the soft skill, which is like your emotional intelligence, you how you connect with others, how you understand them, how you give them space so that they can feel heard and listened to. Yeah. Mm, love
So
that.
from there onwards, um, I keep telling people, if you learn financial services from any university, you will know one plus one is two.
Hmm.
But if you look at it from a spiritual angle, then it multiplies. You go forth and you multiply.
That's true.
So your one customer will give you 10 customers. What do you
Because
want?
that's the power of one. And we
Yes.
underestimate the power of one.
It is also more behind. It is don't underestimate the power of zero.
Okay, tell us more. How is that? I always say we can't start from zero. Tell me.
Like I told you, no, a lot of people think that we don't have a budget, so we can't
Yes.
do.
Uh-huh.
And if you look at it on the other side also, people who have had a lot of money have done bigger disasters,
Hmm.
right?
Mhm.
You look at all the top businessmen in the world, they have failed even after having crores and crores or billions and billions of dollars, and it all crashes down. The stock market crashed down. Why?
Why?
Because they did not understand the power of zero.
Mm.
We got to understand that zero is a very, very powerful tool, and there's a whole class on how zero becomes the hero. It's
Oh, I
not
love
any
that.
of one, it is
Zero
in
becomes the
zero.
hero. And that's good because you give hope. Because a lot of people are like, where do I start? Where there is nothing. So let me ask you a question. Is it because you get to have the ability and the gift to see something while it seems zero so that you can fructify it and have it grow? Or is it truly from nothing you get to create something?
The world began with nothing, right? When you read
Yes.
the first line of the Bible, it says, in the beginning, there was a void,
Hmm.
right? So, what does a void mean? Nothing. What does
Avoid.
it actually to the world means? Nothing. But out of nothing, suddenly the Creator says, let there be earth, let there be sun, let there be the moon, or let there be, like, man and woman.
Yes.
We all have that talent in us.
That spiritual perfection in
And
us.
we didn't buy the talent. No, you
No,
can't buy talent. It is there in every living being
that's so
from
true.
the time you are conceived. A
Mm.
singer doesn't become a good singer because he went to. Very few people get that privilege to, learn the piano. But
Mm.
there are some people who are so talented that they don't need a teacher.
That's so true. Yes.
So we all have it in us. There are some people who have the talent of teaching. There are some people who have the talent of preaching. And it comes out. It will come out at some point of time in your life
Mm.
when you look inwardly. So we are built with an abundance of talent.
We are built within an abundance of sources because the
With
talent become a
yes,
source, right? Yes.
absolutely. And
I
you
love.
will be recognized for it. When you see programs on TV, they say that, oh, I didn't come from a drama school, but I'm still good at acting. I didn't come from a singing school, but
That's true. They say that. Yeah,
who taught Michael Jordan how to play basketball, but he became a champion.
he did. Yes.
But there are children who think, oh, if I get George shoes,
Mm.
I'll be a better player. No.
No,
Most of
no.
the
Mm.
sports people in India, They run bare feet and they run better without Nike and without any brand. So
Mm.
look at yourself. Suppose if I just had no clothes or no nothing
Yes.
with me, where would I do and what would I do? Automatically, the answer will come to you. Yeah, I can do this. I can bake. I can cook. I can. And that's how you become a master chef.
I love that. This was such a beautiful, it is a beautiful message. And it is a beautiful message to me as well and to everybody listening to us. So we have all these comments. If it, great, Dr. Teresa. We have also Selma saying how to have resources without resources. This is so powerful. More comments here coming, empowering to hear a leader who combines global perspective with heart-led action. And also, we always need to hear this reminder. When we get overwhelmed, when we get like, I've done so much and there is nothing, come back to, I think we all need to come back to the episode with Dr. Teresa. You can still look for the other talent that she still didn't discover and let it guide you.
Thank you so
Can
much. Thank you
can you
so
say,
much for
mm,
the beautiful comments. I mean, that is what truly inspires us to know that yes, everything can be implemented.
everything?
And the best
And
things in life are free. We don't realize that.
mm,
You know, in one of my zero budget activities, I said, okay, we don't have anything to give away. Let's give away free air and water.
that's true.
So you go with your vehicle to the petrol station or the gas station, and they're giving you free air now.
They do. That's true.
Earlier,
They
we
do.
had to pay for it. If you think of it,
Really?
many years ago,
But
we
now
had to
you
pay
can
for it.
do that for
Now
your
you just go to
wheels.
the gas station and you're getting free water. And also, to make the competition better, you go to a good gas station, they'll even wipe the screen of your vehicle,
Yeah.
and they'll tell you, this is an oil, why don't you try it? So there are so many freebies that have come out of
Mm.
the zero budget activity.
Yeah.
And the more you connect to customers, the more customers will connect to you. And we need customers, we need good service. The more we began this entire conversation on the way we need to serve people.
Yes, that's how we said it. We started with that.
And truly, when I see NGOs, they are serving the animals. They're actually throwing the biscuits at the dogs. And you're like, how do you do that? And why are you doing it? You don't throw food on the ground. You got to give it in a platter. Give it in a good platter. Don't you dare, give things, in a plastic wrap to people and say, I'm an NGO and I'm serving food. No. Make sure that you're serving them as well as you're serving them in a five-star restaurant.
Bring the dignity. And this is
Absolutely.
how we started.
Whether it is an animal also. Like, sometimes people think it's an animal, so it's okay to throw a cookie down. No.
Mm.
In fact, animals teach us better dignity than human beings at
Mm.
times.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter who you're serving. Serve it
Absolutely.
always with dignity.
A lot
Uh,
of love and dignity.
a lot of love, a lot of respect.
Yes.
I love
No
that.
matter what the person is or type of animal is,
Mm.
even animals respond to a lot of respect.
Yes. And whatever you project, you get it back anyway. So it's how it's like it's almost you start and the universe will follow, will respond to your way of being. So be who you want to be.
Even
Be it.
when I talk about human rights, a lot of people don't want to hear about it. But
Mm.
I tell them it's no, it's time that you need to respect your rights. If you don't respect your rights, others will not respect your rights.
Mm.
And that's how we came up with this creed that I did earlier.
Mm.
I want you to just hold your hands up. I want you to feel that, you're holding the world in your hands,
Yeah.
and now declare it that I am born free and equal. You got to declare it. Send the intention into the world and see how it multiplies. It comes from all around the world. Because why? Because my first intention was holding the whole world in
Mm,
my hand. And we are all created to rule and conquer in
mm,
some area or the other.
mm,
Everybody has a chance.
mm,
You got to find it. So,
mm.
along with your BAL method, I have a method which is called Ask method. A lot of
Ask.
people
Mhm.
feel that, um, did you ask them? No, I didn't. Then how will you get donations? So, did you ask the teacher to explain this? No, then how will you understand it?
Yeah.
So, if you use the ask method,
Mhm.
ask
Ask.
and you will get,
I love that.
and you will find,
Mm,
knock, and the door will be opened. And you
mm.
need to have that courage to ask. Did
Yes.
you
Courage
ask?
to ask. And I think this is the very beginning of what leadership is. It's the courage to ask. Absolutely. This is wonderful. I can stay with you the whole day. You're such an incredible wisdom, and it feels so good to listen to you. It's such an honor to have you share with us so much wisdom today. We take in with us a lot of a new understanding of how to look at life and how to look at each one's vision more than a mission. And I
Uh,
think that's beautiful. What can you say as a last word before we wrap up here?
it is to actually imbibe your human rights. So I will speak about the five human rights.
Mm,
And whomsoever is watching, okay, this may be my final message here, but it is a message that will begin a new transformation in your life, beginning right now. So are you with me? Let's type everyone, let's type a yes.
okay.
I
Yes.
want you to say this as an affirmation.
Yes. So
Feel
let's
that the
have
world
some
is in your
yeses.
hand
Mhm.
and declare this. I will also send it as an attachment so that you
Oh,
can use it later.
wonderful.
But I'm going to give you five affirmations right now, which are the most important affirmations that you will be able not to follow success, but success will follow you. And when success follows you, prosperity automatically gets connected.
Mhm.
So, are we ready?
Yes, we got a lot of yeses here.
Total attention, total attention, and say it with a lot of faith. And say it like you mean it, not because you know the meaning, just say it like you mean it. I am born free and equal, and I will honor the equality of all human beings. I will not discriminate. I will treat everyone with fairness and respect. I will protect and cherish the right to life in myself and in others. I will respect all forms of people and free them from slavery, oppression, and exploitation. In doing this, I believe and I am so grateful and I'm so thankful that I know what my rights are.
Mm, I love
This
this.
is my beginning to transform my entire world, which is in my hands.
I love this. Thank you so much. Thank you for um, this coming back to the center and to knowing that I know what my rights are, and for everyone to remember that. Thank you very much, Excellency. Dr. Theresa, it has been an honor to have you with us this morning. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and for watching us on replay.
Thank you so much.
Mwah.